We're all still who we were before we became wifey and mama. Clothes don't define us. Now that was a very stupid comment. Yeah, clothes don't define you, but there's a time and a place to be wearing something. And if your husband doesn't like it, he has every right to say it, whether controversial, whether he's the breadwinner or not. Men are more than just a dick in a wallet. You know, there's more of a purpose to men than just that. And I think that's what's lost in this generation.
What you want, yeah. We just chillin' by the Wawas, lemonade with the large fries. Puff twice for the calm high, ayy, what you want, yeah. Big checks make the bank bounce. Old school candy paint down. Bad chicks, they from down south, ayy, what you want, yeah.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, BQ Quick Review. I'm your host, BQ, and today we're going to be doing kind of reaction slash talk video about Keke Palmer's boyfriend basically not liking how Keke Palmer dressed at a certain Usher concert. Now we're going to look at the video real quick, and then I'm going to give my thoughts about this, because this thing has been all over social media, and it's like you can't even avoid it. So, yeah, let's just give a quick look to what's going on here. But also, before I even get into that, if you want me to react to a video, talk about a topic, go to my Instagram at biquon, and or you could just put it down in the comments. I'll get right to it. Subscribe to the video, all that good stuff. Let's get it. All right, and that was the video right there that everybody's going crazy about. And the reason everybody's going crazy is because I believe Darius is his name, Keke Palmer's boyfriend, did not like the outfit that she was wearing. And everybody pretty much slammed him for this. And then he went to another tweet basically defending himself, saying, and quote, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." Now, I have a lot of thoughts about this, and what he's saying isn't wrong. He's not wrong about what he's saying. And he has the right to say what he has to about his girl. My only problem is, why are you posting this on social media, my guy? That is the big problem. If you had a problem with what she was wearing, that's not an issue. I don't have an issue with that. I don't care if he was like, you're supposed to be wearing a hijab or something or whatever, or covering your face with a plastic bag or something. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever it is that the standards that he has for his woman, that's between him and his girl, but he should keep that in the house. He shouldn't be putting that on social media. Now, I got a couple of problems with this guy. I'll get onto the problems with the reaction a lot of people have had on social media to this thing. Now, in my opinion with him, the main thing, of course, is why are you putting this on social media? You could have easily just went home and talked to her about this, not embarrass her on social media and say anything like this. For me, like, it's not a problem having standards for like your woman and everything, but you don't want to put things out on social media, especially with Keke Palmer being the star that she is. And also a problem I have too is like there's a lot of people saying, oh, you know, she's the breadwinner, he doesn't get to say shit or whatever about his family and stuff. And that's why I get into the problem with social media and stuff. There's a whole bunch of people that have really questionable takes on it. Here are a few comments that I read on social media. "She looks great, just had a baby, chill." Okay, we're still We're all still who we were before we became wifey and mama. Clothes don't define us. Now that was a very stupid comment. Yeah, clothes don't define you, but there's a time and a place to be wearing something. And if your husband doesn't like it, he has every right to say it, whether controversial, whether he's the breadwinner or not. Men are more than just a dick in a wallet. You know, there's more of a purpose to men than just that. And I think that's what's lost in this generation. I don't mean to bring like religion up and stuff because I know some of you guys might not be religious and stuff, but God made man the head, not the tail. He didn't said man was the head provided that he makes money. No, that wasn't what he said. So yeah, and it's just like I said, there's more to a purpose to a man than just his dick in his wallet. Let's go on. Saying that on social media is so messy. I hope she lets him know it after she enjoys her Usher concert. Totally agree. You don't put that stuff on social media. You have a disagreement, you go in person, you talk to it, call her and talk to it after the concert. But you don't want everybody in your business on social media. And even in that comment that he replied to, it's just like that's his family, that's standard. Just keep it in your family so that it doesn't get out to social media and stuff. She looked so good, well put together. They won't last if this is how he handles things. Talk about it at home. Completely agree with that comment. You don't have to put those things out in public, you know. She looks amazing. If you can't be your biggest hype man, let that go. I'm not hyping you to do stupid shit. I'm sorry. He's just mad she's out there looking fine as fuck and having a good time without him. That's kind of the crux of what people were saying, like he's jealous and he's that and this and that. No, he just has a certain standard, you know. Like I said, I don't think nothing's wrong with what he said. He just has certain standards of his girlfriend, the mother of his kids, and you know, he's just not going to like. I don't see a problem with that. I'm sure he was kidding, seeing them interact, and Keke is goofy. Now, certain people were speculating that he was joking with the post, but judging by the second post, he doubled down on what he was saying, that he didn't like what she was wearing. So he was very serious about that. He was not joking. Since when does being a mom determine what you wear? It does a lot. In fact, there is a post where this woman went to her son's graduation in booty shorts and basically a small tank top or whatever, and it was very inappropriate. There's times and places that you can wear things, and also if you are with a man has a certain standard. There's some men who might be okay with what Keke Palmer's wearing or whatever. Myself, would I be okay with that? Not really, but that's my standard. Now he has a problem with that. That's up to him, you know. Okay, in the last few comments, just to get through this, sometimes you gotta throw the whole man away. Like, these is like, this is crazy, man. Like, and it's just like, I don't understand that. Like, where would you get that? I don't understand. She looks great for being a mama. That boils my blood. What are moms supposed to wear? What your husband or your man is okay with wearing, that's what he's supposed to wear. That's probably the outfit that helped make her a mom. That last one was funny. But yeah, I've been seeing this all over social media and everything like that. And yeah, just as I said, there's no reason that he should be putting that out on social media and things like that. Now, this goes into the talk of can a man tell you what to wear? Can your boyfriend, your husband, can they tell you what to wear? And this is what this talk is going to be about today. Or whatever, because I see a lot of women who's like, oh, he can't tell her what to wear. How dare he? Or whatever. Or he's not the breadwinner or this and that, or whatever. Like, so I thought about this. One, Keke Palmer makes so much money, so she's going to be the breadwinner in most of her relationships. 95% of the guys out there are not going to make more than Keke Palmer. Let's just keep that a buck. And two, why is it that women can listen to a job tell them to wear a certain uniform or wear this, but their man at home can't? Then that's backwards. A job could let you go at any time. Now Keke Palmer's different. She has her own career and things like that and stuff, but I think that this still even applies with her. Now with me, whatever, I have dated women who make more than me, make my money look like nothing, to be honest. I've dated women who made in the six figures, damn near even close to $500,000. I've dated those women, but I haven't had this problem or whatever with women per se, because here's the thing. When he's missing the point of, Keke Palmer's missing the point. Keke Palmer's boyfriend is missing the point of that. He's doing a lot of things wrong besides just the social media thing. Why are you living with your girlfriend? Your girlfriend should be living with you. that's backwards right then and there. And then it just seems like he's very comfortable just letting her pay for things, taking the driver's seat and everything. When I was with these women that made a lot of money and even like 500,000 stuff, when we went out, I still paid. When we went to places, I chose the places that we were going. I still assume the man of the role, the role of a man in that dynamic. Just because a woman makes more money, you don't just get rid of that role of being a man just because you make a lot of money. It just doesn't, you don't do that. And that's where you run into problems like these, and even on social media and stuff where women are saying this. I never had a problem with those women. Those women never had a problem with me who made more, because I always kept the frame of being a man. Now, I've made it very clear. Am I that dude that could take you to a different country every other month or something? I'm not that dude. And if you want that dude, you can step right on ahead. Can I freaking buy you a Maserati or something tomorrow? No, I'm not that dude. I'm not that guy. I make it very clear. And then the other thing that I see that he made too, which a lot of guys make also, because I want to make this very clear. Like, he's not in the clear too. He's had a couple of errors to get him to this point in the first place. But his problem is that he should have established these things from the start of the relationship. He should have established these things before they got into a relationship, or while they were getting into a relationship. That whole dating phase that you have with a woman, guys, that is to set up the boundaries and to show off what, if you are with me, this is how it's going to be. If you are with me, these are the standards as I have. You set those standards from the beginning, not while you're in the middle of the relationship or after you have a baby or something like that. She should know what's not cool for her to wear. Any woman that I've been in a relationship with, they know that there's not like certain things that I wouldn't like them wearing. And I know that a lot of women have this problem where it's like, oh, you can't tell me what to wear. You're trying to control me or whatever. I've had this problem talking to a lot of women or whatever. I've always had to have that conversation before I ever got serious with a woman anytime. And it's always this thought of like control, like the man's trying to control you. The man's trying to control you. When no, it's just that he has a certain standard. And then even going beyond that, if you're walking out in the street and somebody says something to you, but whether you're wearing something revealing or not, you're going to expect that man to do something about it if some guy says something about you. So the reason why guys have a problem with women wearing certain revealing clothing and dressing modestly is because it's to mitigate that from happening. Because yes, men might talk to you regardless of what you wear, and even if you're wearing them a job, but depending on what you're wearing, it mitigates the chances of that happening. So that's one thing I've had to always explain to a woman that I've been with and stuff. So, but I've always explained that before anything ever got serious. Now, if I'm just messing around with those girls and I'm not really thinking about taking those girls serious, I don't really give a fuck what she wears, to be honest. So, but if I'm like seriously with a girl, I've always explained that and had that conversation. And that doesn't become a problem in my relationships. That has never been a problem. Most of the stuff my girls have been wearing have been like, you know, I was okay with it, or I probably goddamn bought the outfit. So it's never been a problem. But it's anytime they've had like a thought of, I don't know if this outfit's okay with me allowing that or whatever, they've always messaged me or showed me pictures of an outfit they thought was iffy, and I'll be like, okay, nah, that's fine or whatever, or nah, I don't like you wearing that. You gotta change that, whatever. Yeah, I might call that controlling. Well, fuck you. That's my relationship. But anyways. Yeah, every guy has their standard. There's some things that guys are okay with it. You gotta just have to gauge whether that what that guy is okay with. Like with this dress, I think there might be an occasion where that might be okay, maybe at a beach, maybe at a pool or something, but not out in public like that. But yeah, and there might be standards where I let a girl go out in something and another man may not think that's okay, but that's his standard and that's my standard or whatever. But the importance, guys, and for the men is that you set that standard up from the jump so that you don't run into these problems later, you know. So yeah, there's just a lot that's going on, and this is why you just don't put your stuff out on social media. And I think she kicked him out or something from what I was reading, and he's living back with his mother or something. And I'm just like, that's why you don't live with your girl, man. Yeah, that makes no sense. And then another thing, I don't know how old he is, but why are you still living with your mother? So you can live with your mother, and when you're younger and stuff, I get to establish certain things, but yeah, at a certain age, you shouldn't be living with your mother. I'm sorry, especially if you're with somebody like Keke Palmer. So you shouldn't be living with your mother, man. But yeah, there's just so much going on, and this I seen certain women in the comments praising her for like just, oh, let her go, but no, that's still the father of her child. you want her to become another statistic and become a single mother. No, that's not how it goes. She picked that woman. She decided to have a baby with that woman. I think he needs to work on some shit himself. And yeah, that the whole dynamic between him and her, where you living with her and she's paying for everything and taking the driver's seat, I don't think that's a good look for him. You need to step up in certain ways. You need to be paying for your own shit. You need to be paying for stuff where you go out. I know you ain't got Keke Palmer money. I get that, but come on, man. You gotta be in your own place and stuff, have your own stuff and everything, man. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, guys, because this I did see some very some good takes on this coming from the other side, to where, you know, people are saying like oh, he's people are arguing that this is traditional and he should listen to the man. And then on the other side, well, if he's traditional, should he should be paying for things and being a man and stuff, which I think is a very good argument, to be honest. You know, you can't be arguing being traditional and then you're not traditional. And that's why I argue against certain men. They want certain things from women, but they're not giving the certain things. Like, I argue against women who basically they want a traditional man, but that woman's not traditional themselves. And I argue against the same thing, vice versa, where men want a traditional woman, but they're not traditional themselves. That's why that's why I said I don't have a problem with the whole 50-50 thing or whatever, because most guys cannot provide for a woman entirely. Most things are two parent households where two people are providing income, and there's a good balance that can happen into that. There's a good balance into that, and yeah, it's just it just depends on how you do it. I see that even some girls who are the breadwinner, but the father still makes a bit of money, like they do dynamics to where the father pays the mortgage and pays the big bills, and then she'll pay for like the children's stuff or whatever, or maybe groceries and things like that. So they split it up to where the man's still doing the dynamic that he should be doing and doing most of the paying, where she does kind of the back end or whatever. But I think there should be a balance between men and women, and I think that no matter whether the man is a breadwinner or not, he has a say into what his woman does or whatever, especially to what he wears, because he still, whether he makes a penny or whatnot, he still has the role of being a protector. So I don't agree with all this stuff going on social media. But also, like I said, this guy's not in the cut. He got to get his shit together too. I'm not saying he's got to be a millionaire or he's got to make Keke Palmer money, but he's got to be paying for his own shit or whatever, be living in his own place. It's not a good setup for him. But yeah, just want to talk to this guy because this thing is all over social media. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about this topic. Let me know if you disagree with something I said. I'm sure you guys did. But BQ quick review. We do.
Pick up the pieces and patches, I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my piece lessons with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence, cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid. Pick up the pieces and patches, I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my piece lessons with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence, cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid.